G'day, guys. This is Googs for the Drunk Philosopher. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, the chickens have hatched and have come calling. The goose that laid the golden egg has disappeared. Why am I talking like this? China. In the last week or so, last 2 weeks, since Scott Morrison called China out and said we want an independent inquiry into China, and because the coronavirus, of course, came from China, and we want an investigation into how China dealt with it, why we didn't know immediately from China that this COVID-19 existed, and why they sort of said, oh, no, human-to-human contact didn't happen for the first couple of weeks, basically lying to us all. And Morrison's been pushing this, and now Trump's pushing it as well. In fact, that's not unusual, but it's not just Australia or America. There's about 100 other nations going, no, we need an independent inquiry into this China. And China is trying to use its muscle in the UN. And, oh, no, we'll get around to doing an inquiry ourselves. No, thank you, China. No. But you see, they're calling us Australians dogs for the US. And today said, if Canberra gets involved in these efforts of America's, because you're an American ally, your economy will suffer the most. We will hammer you. China. You know, this is subterfuge. This is them trying to scare us. We are the ones with the aces. And I want you to understand this. If you're watching this and you're a bit worried about the whole China thing, it's Australia that has all the aces here. They need us more than we need them. Yes, our economy will take a hit, but there are other countries in the world that will quite happily buy our coal. It might be at lesser rate, but they'll still, price, but they'll still buy it. There are other countries that will buy our steel because it's one of the best grade iron ore steel in the world. Okay, there's other countries that'll buy uranium, other countries that'll buy our gas and all the rest of the resources that we have in this country. People will buy our barley. I mean, India's just bought a shitload of the barley that China was meant to buy because they're putting an 80% tariff on it. China needs us, not the other way around. We don't need China. They need us. They don't just need us, though, to provide them raw materials. They need us to buy all their stuff. You see, China's economy has been built largely on us giving them the stuff, them manufacturing the stuff and selling it back to us at a premium, or selling us third-rate shit through Wish. Okay? This is what they do. You know, look at, for example, the car manufacturing. Look at Great Wall. And I've owned a Great Wall. It was a silly decision, admittedly, and it was nothing but trouble. From about 50,000 kilometres onwards, it was nothing but trouble. And I'm not the only one that's had that experience. So China has been basically buying our stuff for fuck all, selling it back to us at premium. Okay? We buy the steel back off them at premium. We buy all these other products back off them at premium. We, Australia, America, UK, all these other countries, we have made China rich. And we are keeping China rich. But they have no power, okay? The reason they have no power, and this is the reason they're starting, Australians are racist, don't get involved, you're dogs for the Americans, rah, 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 is because they know if we tell them to piss off, they're screwed. So they're trying to be the powerful ones. We're the ones who've got all your manufacturing, like we can't reset manufacturing here, or go to India and set up manufacturing there, or Bangladesh or wherever. Once again, if we can find other buyers for our produce. China knows it, and they're trying to use their position to say, if you do this, your economy takes a hit. Okay. Here's the thing I don't think China realises, though. Us Aussies, I look at us like we like helping people. All over the world, we love helping people. Each other. We'll help out a mate, we'll help out a parents, we'll help out a stranger if we can. We help out people all over the world. We are one of the most generous countries per capita when it comes to donating to different causes in the world. We just want to help people out, right? China, poor people, we thought, hey, we'll help you out. We can make lots of money off of you, which, we have in terms of maybe the mining, but even then we're still only selling them our ore, which I think is a bit silly, but still. Here's the one thing about Australians that if there's any Chinese people watching, don't piss us off because we're really good mates. But if you piss us off, we're not your mates. And we don't care. We literally stop caring at that point. And we've now hit that point largely in the population. We've hit that point. We're over you. And we know we can sell our shit elsewhere. And China's panicking. Oh my God, if we lose Australia, we're screwed for steel. We're screwed for this. We're screwed for that. Because now we have to deal with the Americans. And the Americans are already telling us to get stuffed. They can't afford to lose us. Once again, the partnership is very one-sided. We hold all the aces in this case. So instead of what I'm seeing is a bit of panicking here, going, oh my God, China. No, don't panic. We'll be fine. Once again, we can set up in other places. There are other really poor countries like India. And I keep coming back to India because they're our mate. A former British colony. We play sport with them all the time. I mean, cricket. Every year we play against India at least once, maybe twice. Test matches, one days. We love our Indian friends, and we do. I mean, I've never had an issue once with an Indian person or anyone from the subcontinent, really. A bit iffy about Pakistan, but that's just because I see some of the things they do to their women over there, and I'm not too pleased with it. And not to mention some of the terrorist groups that are in there. But in general, Sri Lanka, fine. Bangladesh, fine. All those sort of countries, fine. And I'm sure that they're more than happy to set up a bit of infrastructure for us to get in there so we can help our friends out. And this is what it's all about to me at the moment, is let's help our mates out. The people who actually got our back. The people who actually, we can help. And we'll be grateful for what we can help them with. And we'll be grateful that we can help them. Whereas the CCP, man, we are literally just a business partner with them. Let's face it, that we're not friends. Are you telling me we want to be really good mates with a horrible dictatorship that treats its people like shit and then treats the rest of the world like shit? There's a little saying that I came up with last night. If you want to tyrannize your people and treat them like shit, you can control them to a degree. But if you do that to your allies, if you do that to your business partners, don't expect them to do anything but hit you where it hurts. We went there with good faith. You've broken our good faith, China. You want to call us dogs? You want to say you're going to destroy our economy? Bring it on, motherfuckers. As an Australian, not as an American lapdog, as an Australian. I dare you. I double dare you. And one last thought. You want to call us dogs? You think you can eat us too, do you? Yeah. Close down the wet markets, they reckon. Fuck. So, China, no dice. No dice from this Aussie. Please threaten us. Please make us hate you. We can find other places to sell our shit and to buy our shit from. This is Nathan Gooks Fletcher. This is My Drunk Philosophy, and I'll catch you guys down the road. Be good. Don't be evil. And have a good one.